Hey there all you rectangular prisms, it's your square armadillo gamerful here, and today we are going to discuss a YouTube series I used to do back in the day. And for the first time, it was an original idea of mine. We don't get many of those around here. The series in question today is Slender Hunt. Now half of you are probably thinking, wow, I remember that series, oh, the great nostalgia is going to come back to me. And the other half are probably thinking, I don't know what this is. And if you don't know what Slender Hunt is, then honestly, consider yourself lucky. Well, what is Slender Hunt, you're probably wondering? Well, let me summarize it for you guys real quick. Slender Hunt was a series where a bunch of assholes ran around in the woods with a camera at nighttime, cracking jokes and trying to prove that the Slender Man is real. No, I'm not making this shit up. We actually sort of believed that he existed for a while. If you told us the Earth was flat, we would probably try to walk off the edge of it. So I am here to argue that this funny series is actually one of the cringiest things I've ever made in my life.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
So right off the bat of watching one of these, you realize that you can practically see nothing. It's nearly pitch black for most of the video. I didn't even have flash on most of the time, so the only light you have is random lights that are already on and a few shitty flashlights. And it was recorded on a 2012 Android phone, so what are you really expecting? And if I cut the video and replaced it with a picture like this, for example, nothing about the video would have changed.
I've come to talk with you again.
Here's another obvious sign of a shitty Armadillo Gamerful series: the voices. Everyone had an ear-rapey squeaker voice. How do people even listen to these videos? I can barely get through 5 minutes of me. I can't even tolerate myself. That says a lot about my mental state. Jeez. People's voices got better around part 5, but the damage was already done to the series and the viewers' ears.
Because a vision softly creeping.
Now, I used to tote this series as some of the funniest content on my channel back in the day, always recommending it to people. Well, what is this stellar humor in the video? Well, let's take a look real quick.
Are you gay? Poorly drawn picture. Remember the comedy part, guys. The comedy's always good.
Well, this is pretty awful. The jokes are not funny, and hell, even sometimes they're recycled through videos. Like, for example,
Pretty white. Blinded yet? Pretty white. Blinded yet?
maybe this content would be funny to kids, or kids living in 2013 still. All I gotta say is that this series is not funny.
Left its seeds while I was sleeping.
This series was not on time with the popularity of Slender either, since you know, young me fucks everything up. If we take a look at this graph real quick, Slender was the most relevant in August of 2012, and began dwindling down just like every other trend, with a mini spike in 2018 for that shitty movie that came out, if anybody even remembers that. The first episode of Slender Hunt came out in January 2013, when popularity was fading, but hey, at least it was still more popular than the movie was when it came out. However, if you look at the final episode, it is at an all-time low, even lower than when the movie came out. Why was I still trying? What was I trying to gain? I just don't know when to call it quits. That's why the Minecraft show went on for 6 years.
And the vision that was planted in my brain.
Now, if you're going to take anything away from this video, you should realize when to stop doing something. If something is not doing well, or is of low quality, you should stop doing it. Making the same video 5 times, 6 times if you count the bonus episode, is not a way to build a channel. But if we look at this channel's most popular videos, Slender Hunt Part 2 is still in the top 12. So, hey, what do I know? What I do know is that Slender Hunt was always a shitty series, but I was too young and stupid to realize. And thus concludes another video of older me shitting on younger me. I'm Armadillo Gamerful, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.